Dear students, in addition to the previous session, what we were discussing about multi-decision making statement or multi-selection statement, what is a switch? One example given here. In order to what is to display, entered day number belongs to which day? What is the name of the day? Switch day number. Case 1 print Sunday. Case 2 print Monday. Case 3 Tuesday. Case 4 Wednesday. Case 5 Thursday. Case 6 Friday. Case 7 is for Saturday. But here you can identify what type of selection made. What I am saying here, this is about multi-selection type construct, multi-selection construct. That means more than one selections are there. You have more than one options there. What value you have given for day number based on that any one of the case label or any one of the case statement marked for execution. So merely it is not under what is a C++ programming structure. Just by using certain programming language type of procedure I implemented the structure. If you entered day number by 1, case 1 will be marked for execution. Here, what value you have given for day number or what condition is there or what expression is there. Because to this expression, what value have been given based on that, any one of the case label marked for execution. So, case 1, case 2, case 3, case 4, case 5, case 6, case 7, all these are what is a case labels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are what is a labels. Among them, any one of them is marked for execution. If you assign day by 1, definitely case label 1 is marked for execution. You did this it will display Sunday. What statement you have given here? Any statement, print or any supportive or design statement you can write. So after that, break. If this come out from this control structure, next succeeding statement what is there, that it will be taken for a process. If you assign day by 2, this statement marked for execution. No, this statement will be taken for execution or the rest will be marked for execution. For example, if you are not given what is a break in the successive level, definitely while executing a concern statement, after that there is no such type of break. Immediately after executing that statement, it continues that process in the next succeeding level. So if it is 2, it takes for what is 2, this statement for execution. If it is 3, this statement marked for execution, so on that continues. If you assign or entered other than these case label, any one of the case label, definitely directly it comes to that is to default line. Other than these case labels, any value you have given, valid value you have given for the day number, this statement marked for execution. What print invalid day number. This is for what is a rough one example given for a multi-selection statement. So the next what construct is a iterative constructs. In iterative constructs, 2 types of constructs are there: conditional looping constructs and unconditional looping constructs. Why do you use these type of constructs? That is the question. Why do you use these type of constructs? Means iterative or looping constructs. For example, in some instances, if you need to want this to execute certain statements repetitively. If you need to execute certain procedures repetitively, there is no need to write what there is a if condition or such type of selection statements. Definitely you can go through iterative constructs. So far we need to study what there is iterative constructs also. There are two types of constructs are there, conditional constructs. Definitely by this you can understand conditional looping. What looping you need to construct that will be constructed based on given condition, right? Next one is unconditional looping. There is no given condition or there is no need to apply condition. Whatever you have given certain range, within that range that will be executed continuously or repeatedly. So in conditional looping there are two types of conditions available, while condition and do while conditions. While condition and the do while conditions are the two types of looping constructs available. So for the illustration of the first one as well as for the second one, I can give some examples. So earlier to this, syntactically or general grammatically that can available in a certain form. For the first one, while condition, while expression or condition, expression or condition. Next, what statement you need to do? Simple statement. Statement means maybe compound statement or a simple statement. More than one statement is there or more than one statement tied together, it becomes one compound statement. If it is alone one statement, if you consider, definitely that is a simple statement. So either simple or the compound statement. If needed to write compound statement, we have to use under the rules and regulations of consent programming language, we have to use a consent type of For example, if it is in C++, we have to use brace marks on either side. That means what enclosed within the brace mark line. Within the brace mark, right? So simply, if you wrote while condition statement, what does it? Here, what condition you have been given now, as long as that condition remains true, till that, what statement you have been given here, that will be there in the process. That means this statement will be executed repeatedly as long as this condition remains true. For example, if you decide to generate 1 to 5 natural numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 natural numbers or 10 natural numbers. If it is so, by applying to what is logic, you can generate the procedure. How? For example, while I get this I is equal to 1. Initial value of what there is initial value of count. What you need to display? If you need to display 1 to 10 natural number, just I used here one variable or the data name I count or any arbitrary name you can use. While I less than or is equal to 10, what you have to do? Print the value of I. Right? Print the value of I, and I is equal to I plus 1. If it is so, definitely you can generate this one. By writing this logic, by writing this code, definitely you can accomplish this task. Just see here, I is equal to 1. Initial value of I is 1. While I less than or is equal to 10, that means what? You have to execute something. That means what statement you have been written here, that mark to execute repeatedly as long as this I lesser or is equal to 10. So, if I is equal to 1, what does it here? It checks for its validity, is I lesser or is equal to 10. Definitely that is less than 10. So far it comes to values to the next succeeding state. Following statement is what? Print I. The value will be printed. First one you can print or you will get the output. I is equal to I plus 1. In order to what reach to next succeeding value, that is 2. So far we have to assign something. That means I is equal to I plus 1. Once again goes back to where it is the same loop. Without giving what is the rewrite statement, automatically it calls that. So I is raised by 1. That means it becomes 2. Once again it checks is I less than or is equal to 10. Comes to true. So for once again does the same thing. So far it could display what is a 2 and I is raised by 1, that means 2 plus 1 3. Once again test is I less than or is equal to 10. Yes. Once again does the same thing. So that will be continued till what you get 10. So far in order to what reach to do such type of repetitions, you can use what is a while. So far we need to study something about the while loop. So while loop condition or a while condition as one of the iterative construct statement. Then do while statement is there. So very similar type of what is a loop, similar to what is the while loop, but functionally it has a little bit difference. So it has a syntax. In this form it has a syntax, or syntactically we can measure this statement by do and statement, either compound or the simple, whatever it may be, statement or statements, and while condition. See, do and while, in between whatever you wrote it becomes a statement. What statement or statements are there? All those statements are marked for execution based on this condition. But initially there is no condition. But after execute the first time, immediately it takes a test. For example means what? There is a while condition. Whatever you marked here, after this statement's execution, directly it comes to validation the while condition. Here what condition is there? Based on that condition, that means the validity of that condition, once again it marks to execute the same statements. So here also you can see the repetition what the process. Example, I is equal to 1. Do. For what there is to display. Do print the value of I. And I is equal to I plus 1. And while I less than or is equal to 10. Less than or is equal to 10. This is also one just one segment procedure I wrote here in order to what it should display some outputs. Here I is equal to 1. Do print I. What I value is there? Do print I is equal to plus I plus 1. So there is no condition. Condition is given later. So first of all print the value of I is 1. I is raised by 1. It becomes 2. And now it takes the condition of the test. Is I less than or is equal to 10? Definitely I is raised by 1. That means it becomes 2. Is 2 less than or is equal to 10? So far no. Once again there is a same process. It prints 2. Right? And I is raised by 1. That means 3. Right? And 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See. Here, if it is, for example, if it is I is equal to I plus 1, I is I less than or is equal to 10. No. Once again, goes back to where it is to I 9 is printed 9. So, now I is equal to I plus 1. It it comes to what is 10, is I less than or equal to 10, not less than 10, but is equal to 10. So far, it stops the process. It stops the process. No, stop the process. But here given I less than or is equal to 10. So far, once again it goes back to value. It's the same. So far, you would get a 10. Next, after print the value of 10, after print the value of I is raised by 1, it becomes 11. So now it test is I less than or is equal to 10. No. Come out from this loop to values. Next succinct statement is what you have given or what you have been written. So simply here you can observe certain type of looping passions or designs in order to make the job. Right? The first looping I addressed to you while conditional statement. Next loop is do while loop. But here the difference you can measure. But here if the condition is false, this statement never comes to execute. But here, even though if condition is false, at least it executes this statement at the body of this loop once. But here, what statement you consider here and here? These are called the body of the loop. Here is the body of the loop. But here, the body of the loop will be executed based on the condition. Even if the condition is false, doesn't mark to execute this body. But here, at initial level, even though if the condition is false, at least it executes once the body of the loop. It's only what certain difference between while and do while. Right? The next statement or the looping construction is for loop. For loop is a fixed number of execution procedure loop. But here one more thing is there. But here while assigning or pointing on what is the testing. But here you can observe pre-test loop. But here this is a post-test loop. While you measure its difference, you can identify here pre-test procedure, but here post-test procedure. That means condition tested at the beginning, but here condition tested at the later case. Post case, but here pre-case. So for pre-test and post-test concept you can point out there. Next, for looping constructs. For looping constructs is purely unconditional unconditional looping construction. But there you can also whatever you propose to execute repeatedly without any predefined condition, what target you fixed or range you fixed, within that range, number of times if you need to execute repeatedly, definitely there you can use what is a for loop. Syntactically that is available. Definitely while explaining what that is a theoretical concept, we cannot point out for the relevant type of procedures. But roughly you can use certain syntax. But C++ has its own syntax. C program has its own syntax. And what there is a basic or some any other languages, programming language has its own structure and format it has. Roughly we are expressing here general format, the exact, not exact syntax, right? So for I is equal to or just you can write initial value, initial expression, or just we can write expression 1, expression 2, expression 1 and expression 2 and expression 3. and what is the body of the loop? Body of the loop. That means loop. That is what a statement. That is what a statement. So whatever statement, whatever you have given as a statement, this statement will be executed from this expression value to this expression value. That means a number of times with what expression value 3 you have given with the assigned value of that will be considered for its what increment value or decrement value. That means based on that step that will be executed these statements. For example, let us consider by illustrating with the example there is a more clear view. For I is equal to 1, I less than or is equal to 10, I plus equal to so. If it is so, in order to what we need to see out the value of I. Value of I, if it is so, that is purely under C++ programming structure. I wrote this example. For I is equal to 1, I less than or is equal to I less than or is equal to 10, I plus plus. C++ is a case sensitive programming language. So far I use what variable used here. If I declare the variable is by capital letter I for the relevant purpose, the same capital letter or in the same case you should have to use the same variable in the procedure part also. So far I is equal to 1. Initial value of I is 1. And the final value is assigned either lesser or 10. That means final is 10. I plus plus, that is incrementation. I plus plus means I is equal to I plus 1. In order to do this statement, what statement I wrote, C out I, in order to display the value of I, should have to use this procedure or the looping procedure. But initial level, what does it? So initial value is assigned by this expression. I is equal to 1. During I is equal to 1, it does this job. If I is equal to 1, it does this job. Immediately, I value is raised by 1. I is equal to I plus 1. What does it? Once again, it tests is I lesser or is equal to 10. Yes, once again, that's the same process. So this process will be repeatedly done from 1 to 10 times. 1 to 10 times. What the procedure you could implement by while and do while procedure, the same thing here also you can do. But this is a fixed number of times execution with a fixed condition rule. So whatever you decide, this is the initial value, this is the final value. And during certain incrementation value that you should do this. That means what is I is equal to 1. Automatically in order to what we need to increment the value of I, that is assigned by this I is equal to I plus 1. So this procedure will be continued till you get the final value or till reach to the final value, right?